Hi, Sammy here with Sammy's Tarot Astrology reading, and I'm so glad to be here together with you on this really special night amidst all the stars. It is just a few hours from the new moon. Right now it's about 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time, and at just past midnight Eastern Time, it will be the newest new of the new moon. But today, tomorrow, even into Monday, we still get to bask in the new moon opportunity and the refreshing and cleansing energy of a new moon. And so we'll talk a little bit more about that tonight, and also pull 3 cards from the new deck that we're using now that my amazing wife surprised me with as our wedding present. It's the Modern Witch Tarot, and it's got women of color, and it's updated for the modern life. They have their cell phones and computers, and but it still keeps a lot of the beautiful symbolism that the Rider-Waite tarot deck had, which was illustrated by a woman. So that's cool too. But here we go. Let's start with 3 deep breaths together, and we will listen to the sound bowl and do a brief chant before talking more. Okay. Listening to those sounds and doing that while seeing this amazing filter that is on here that I just found of the night sky, of a starry night. It was so beautiful, and it was reminding me how, when we see the light of a star, we're seeing the light that was sent to us from that star, however long ago that star made that light, and how long it takes to travel. So if a star is 20 million light years away, and a light year is if someone is traveling at the speed of light for an entire year, so obviously it's really far. So if a star is 200 million light years away, the star that we're looking at light that left that star that amount of time ago, and we don't know, it could still be there. It might not. We have no idea. It's currently impossible to really know that, but it is a very vast universe, and we are all made of the same stuff, and I don't know, I'm excited to continue evolving, and for my consciousness to, at some point, hopefully really experience the greater wisdom of reality. And I have faith that that happens for all of us. So just wanted to throw that out there. I think it's a great, for me, practice to think about the vastness of our existence. I find it very calming. It puts things into perspective. So to reel it back in a little bit to our immediate environment, and our own zodiac signs in our own solar system. We are in Scorpio season, and we've been enjoying a really nice trine between the Sun, Scorpio, and Neptune in Pisces, giving us the ability to bring our dreams and our intuition into our life and make our life path aligned with that. And in a few hours, when it's the new moon, the Sun and the moon are together in Scorpio, and the next time we have a new moon in Scorpio is November 4th, 2021. So one good practice or ritual for this might be to spend a few minutes and just imagine what you would love your life to look like in 2021, in 1 year from now, on the next new moon in Scorpio. And to really go through the different areas of your life, like how do I feel about myself? What does my day look like from the moment I wake up in the morning? Where am I? What am I wearing? What do I smell? What do I see around me? What am I going to do today? And what am I grateful for? What are my relationships like? What projects am I creating? How do I feel, most importantly? So all of that is a great practice to do for the new moon, and then to work backwards and to choose any one of those things, maybe the thing that's the most different from your current life. And so for example, let's say you are waking up on a sailboat in the Caribbean, and you smell the salty air, and you feel the sun on your skin and the rock of the boat, and you feel happiness in your heart when you look over and see who it is that you're there with. Let's say that's the thing that you most want to be experiencing on the next new moon. Then it's like, okay, what are steps I can take for that to come about? And maybe it's doing some research, maybe it's just swimming more. Who knows? It could be different for everybody, but that is a powerful new moon ritual. And what else? Oh yeah, so since tomorrow is Sunday and the day that I've been practicing no social media, between now and Monday when we're back here, the biggest change is that the moon will finish transiting through Scorpio and will enter into Sagittarius. So that's going to be happening on Sunday morning around 11 a.m. Eastern time, and then we'll be transiting through Sagittarius, and through Monday. We'll still be there Monday, and that will add a second trine. Right now, trines are those harmonious arrangements of planets with each other, and currently we talked about how we have one between the Sun and Neptune, and our second one will be between Mars in Aries and the moon in Sagittarius. And the Sagittarius is the sign of Sagittarius is about expansion, travel, learning, teaching, passion, boldness, communicating directly, covering vast distances, and then having Mars in Aries related to boldness and individuality and assertiveness and creativity and passion. So that trine, because it's Mars and it's the moon, it's like your emotions are going to help guide you toward taking the actions that will help you travel in the ways that you want to travel, whether it's physically or whether it's something that you'd like to expand your mind on or connect with that's far from what you already know. All right, let's turn to the cards. We'll pull 3 cards tonight from the Modern Witch Tarot deck. Okay. New deck smell. Okay, 3 cards. Our first card, the 3 of Swords. It's a card of heartbreak and of wounds, and also related to thoughts. So there are certain thoughts and ideas that really hurt us, and there are ways that we have been heartbroken, and sometimes there's nothing to do but feel those feelings, and know that they're not permanent, and also know that we do have the power to shift the direction that our minds are in, but at the same time, a cut is a cut, and it's okay to feel those feelings. And in terms of what's happening in the sky right now, Scorpio season, and the sun in Scorpio, and the moon in Scorpio, and the new moon in Scorpio, it's all about being deep and being real. And Scorpio would have us definitely really feel any hurts or wounds, and learn from them and be changed from them. And that will be the way to handle things, to learn from the things that pain us and let them change us, hopefully into more compassionate people. Our second card tonight, the Queen of Swords. More swords, more about the mind and about communication. And Sagittarius, though a fire sign, does remind me of the Queen of Swords because she is direct in her way of communicating, and also is connected to transformation, because ideas and flexibility and let's see, what's the word? Evolution, like you have the butterfly here, which goes through a lot of evolution, and that Scorpio new moon again. How can and we have Venus in Libra, which is air, so this is sort of like a combination of the Venus in Libra and the sun and moon in Scorpio is about, finding how to communicate clearly, and also Mercury in Scorpio. Communicate clearly, communicate from the place of deep transformation, from the part of you that has learned. The part of you that has learned from the things that have hurt you. Our third card for tonight, the Two of Wands. Beautiful card, right? So the Two of Wands is really the perfect card to take us through a new moon into the moon in Sagittarius tomorrow. New moon because the Two of Wands is about setting off in new directions and taking an adventure and making a change and traveling far. And so the new moon is a great time to envision what it is that we want to do differently and where we want to go and what we want to create. And then the fact that it's 2 wands, which is fire, we have that trine happening between Mars in Aries and the moon that will be in Sagittarius starting late tomorrow morning. So it's just like that practice we were talking about, standing with your 2 feet planted on the ground, looking forward into the future, feeling the fiery passion that you have to go where you want to go and do what you want to do, and then setting about those steps. So here we have our 3 cards for tonight. Let your pain be a tool to transform you and make you a person who can communicate even more directly from the heart of the matter to another person's heart, and keep looking forward to the future and use this new moon to set about on the path that you are passionate about. Maybe think about where you want to be on November 4th, 2021. Why don't we take a few deep breaths together? And then we'll say good night. You're beautiful, wonderful, and have so much magic within you. We're all connected, we are all one, and everything is okay, and will be okay, and you are loved. Have a beautiful night. See you Monday.